Region information. South Korea is a country of East Asia, located in the southern part of the Korean peninsula. This country is divided into 9 provinces, 1 special city, and 6 metropolitan cities. Its population is about 49 million inhabitants. Business sector. Samsung Electronics was founded in 1969. They are the principal leader of Samsung Group. At the same time, is one of the most electric companies in the world. Samsung Electronics is known for being one of the 10 brands most recognized manufacturers in the world. LG Electronics, a global leader in technology innovator in consumer electronics. The company's position in the South Korean market is enviable only. In the telecommunications sector, arch-rival Samsung. It employs 82,000 people and operates in 80 countries around the world. Pantech, company specializing in the manufacture of mobile phones. Its terminals are characterized by a careful design and incorporates the latest technology in mobile, OLED screens, Bluetooth connectivity, etc. Pantech phone terminals sold in 25 countries. Its main markets are the Far East, USA, and Europe. Data collected by the ITU, International Telecommunication Unit, put South Korea in the first place among the world's most advanced economies in the field of ICT, followed by Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, and Finland. At the international level in the field of penetration of fixed and mobile telephony, 44th position is a major setback. The next item that is taken into account Internet users, where he was located at position 45, as well as one of the biggest losses in this case measured the degree of penetration and the number of Internet users per 100 inhabitants. Government sector. The government is defined as a representative democracy. The country has the division of powers in the executive, judicial, and legislative. The executive and legislative branches operate primarily at the national level. The judicial branch operates at both the national and local levels. The South Korean government structure is determined by the Constitution of the Republic of Korea. Some of the Korean authorities with competence in the sector are Ministry of Information and Communications. It is responsible for regulation of the industry, telecommunications, and emissions in South Korea. Korean Communications Commission, independent agency responsible for regulating aspects of fair competition, protection and arbitration in the telecommunications sector. Framework Act on Telecommunications outlines the principles and legal framework of the telecommunications sector. Telecommunications Business Act, relating to licensing and application procedures and reports of telecommunication services providers. Software Development Promotion Act outlines the principles and legal framework for the development and promotion of software and programs. Korea Telecom, KT is a prominent South Korean company provider of integrated wired and wireless telecommunications. KT is dedicated to the technologies of information and telecommunication in South Korea. It has the largest share of users of local telephone services and high-speed internet. KT will continue to lead the world market in this era of convergence between voice and data, wired and wireless, broadcasting and telecommunications. KT has been the telecommunications company #1 in South Korea since merge with KTF. The law governing foreign investment in South Korea is the Foreign Investment Promotion Act. One objective at this standard is to contribute to the development of the national economy through foreign investment. The law stipulates that FDI is not permitted in any area that poses a threat to national security and public order that is detrimental to public health or environmental conservation or customs of the country, or who violates any law of the Republic. This policy limits the investment percentages in some sectors such as radio and television broadcasting, telecommunications, electricity generation, distribution and transmission, air and maritime transport, the press, the cable and satellite broadcasters and agencies information, and finally, fisheries, livestock, and mail distribution wholesale. However, the law also specifies promoted fields of activity to attract foreign investments such as those relating to information technology and communication, nanotechnology, biotechnology, aerospace, semiconductor and, in general, those involving the development of advanced technologies. Incentives covered by FIPA are of various types: tax and land costs, or for any recruitment or training of employees. Tax incentives are regulated by the restriction of the Special Taxation Act, in force since 1999. This specification covers two types of tax incentives: exemptions and deductions. The exemptions apply to investment projects in specific sectors or for certain geographical areas. Deductions, meanwhile, are applied in capital investment, research and development, and in cases of relocation to rural areas. In South Korea, offered investment incentives for companies engaged in the development of new technologies, R&D, and that are located in special zones to attract foreign investments such as the Foreign Investment Zone, the Free Economic Zones, the Free Trade Zones, and special industrial estates. Academic sector. In Korea, there are about 400 national and private universities, whose faculty members have doctoral degrees and have done research in Korea or abroad. Also in the field of advanced technology, international in auto manufacturing, shipbuilding, chemical, engineering, and information technology, many universities offer cutting-edge research facilities in these areas of the study. These fees vary according to the universities or specialties, but they average about 4,000 to 8,000 a year. University of Korea. Korea University has a main campus in Seoul, but also has the Sejong campus, considered one of the most prestigious universities in the country, is part of the so-called Sky Schools. Seoul National University is the most prestigious university in South Korea, and one of the main worldwide. Their logo is a symbol recognized and respected throughout the country. We highlight within the Faculty of Engineering, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Yonsei University is one of the oldest universities in Korea, established in 1885 by Christian missionaries. Yonsei's main campus is located in the metropolitan city of Seoul, called Shinchan. Yonsei is recognized as one of the most innovative and globalized universities in the world. Sinchon Campus, Information and Industrial Engineering. University of Korea, Bachelor of Engineering in Computer and Communications. Established as the only university in specialized IT among prestigious Korean universities, has been continuously expanded and renovated the Department of Computing, Software-Centric, and the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and Radio Communications, based in the wired and wireless communication technology. The college is becoming an institution that represents the natural sciences through Korea IT specialization focused on the two departments. University of Korea, Computer Security degree. The School of Information Security was established in March 2012 with the purpose of educating young leaders in IT. Korea University, known for its world-class education in information security, launched the National Cyber Defense Department in collaboration with the Ministry of National Defense. The department aims to produce cybersecurity experts, which will play an important role in protecting the nation from cyber terrorism and cyber warfare threats. Seoul National University, College of Engineering, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Computer Science and Engineering at Seoul National University forms the basis of engineering and design computer architecture, software systems, networks, and equipment, and the theory of computation, mobile, multimedia, computer games, graphics, embedded systems, bioinformatics, ubiquitous computing, electronic commerce such as password and security to the edge of the area, leading to several areas of computer science pioneerism. Jinsei University, Information and Industrial Engineering. The Department of Information and Industrial Engineering refers to the science of management and production system, information engineering, and advanced engineering management. The department aims to educate the students to the practical demands of today's global experts equipped with the creativity and research capabilities. It also intends to provide the students with the ethical values necessary to the world today. After graduations, the students will have the ability to analyze, design, and manage integrated components of people-machines, fossilize and information resources to create efficient and effective systems that produce goods and services beneficial to humanity. Computer networker, network specialist. This work has nothing to do with Twitter and Facebook. A vital position in the field of information technology back office. Someone in the position creates, solves, manages, and analyzes any computer network using routers and operating systems. System support professional, support systems. Most business cannot function without these people, who provide support for hardware employee computers, laptops, and PDAs, and solve other technical problems with the software and network connections. As banks and other companies start hiding again, this vital job is revitalized and is increasingly in demand. Korea Education and Research Information Service, KERIS, is a government organization under the Ministry of Education, Science, and Technology, which develops, proposes, and advises on current and future government policies and initiatives related to education in South Korea. His current focus is on the development of ICT in educational systems, both in Korea and abroad. KERIS works with international organizations like the World Bank and UNESCO to support developing countries to improve their infrastructure and ICT implementation. Electronics and Telecommunications Research Institute, under the vision of Global Leader of the Future IT Convergence Technology, Research Lab IT Convergence Technology aims to develop core technologies, establishing global industries, and create new business for the future convergence of IT. Social sector. South Korea is ranked 12th worldwide in terms of human development is concerned, and ranked number 4 at the regional level, the Far East and Pacific. Korean Women's Association United. Its principal objectives are 3. Build a free, egalitarian institutional discrimination so that women can enjoy equal rights with men and live with dignity and pride. Create a democratic society where the political, economic, social, and cultural rights of everyone are guaranteed. Build a reunified Korea where South Korea and North Korea become one nation. It is an activist organization where its main objectives are preserving human dignity and self-preservation, respect for human rights for prostitutes to military cities, respect the human rights of the children of prostitutes in military towns and children of Asian American origin, It also promotes the idea that women should use international networks to make the Korean government comply with the conventions of the UN and other human rights organizations.